something that you're experiencing right now is given like it's a breath of fresh air. Okay, so maybe you were dealing with something prior where you felt suffocated, or you felt like you just wasn't getting a breath of fresh air. But something could feel new. You could be experiencing something new, someone new even. Okay, but this is whatever you are currently experiencing, or whoever you're currently experiencing. It's like this person is a breath of fresh air. Okay, which makes me think you could have been like dealing with somebody who was chaotic, or something was chaotic prior, and it's like now you're feeling like you can finally like breathe, dealing with someone or a situation. Somebody here, you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yes, I felt like that. This has to do with a lover. Like you could feel like somebody is a breath of fresh air. It's as if, again, you could have been dealing with somebody who was chaotic. They made you feel suffocated. You were suffocated in some type of way. Somebody could have always had you kind of like on guard, in your head, overthinking or something. And this new person, it's like they're a breath of fresh air. This new person is an experience in itself. This new lover, and I'm just getting like, you just feel like somebody is a breath of fresh air. It's like I haven't had or met somebody like this in a while, or I haven't met nobody like this ever in my life. Somebody here is a breath of fresh air. Somebody could like not be a headache. Okay, they could have good vibes, good conversation. Their energy is just good. Their energy is rich and wealthy. It's like something about this person's energy, and that's why they're a breath of fresh air. They have good energy. They're high vibrational. Okay, some of y'all could be dealing with a Leo. Like I said, air sign is here as well. You could also be any of these signs I call out. These signs could also be in someone's big three. Okay, but I feel like Leo is here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is here so far. Y'all could be dealing with somebody who's very fit too, or something, very strong. Okay, but I also feel like you and someone's bond is strengthening, or again, you met somebody and the connection is like really strong, or there's like even a lot of chemistry here. Yeah, you could feel like a connection between you and someone is strengthening. Yes, it feels natural as well, and you always want your relationship with somebody to feel natural. You don't want nothing forced. That's what I'm saying. It's already telling in itself what you could have been through and why something is a breath of fresh air. So that's also letting me know something could have not felt natural before. Like whoever you were connecting with or in a relationship, married to with before, previously, it's like there was no it was like things didn't flow. It felt forced. Okay, could even feel like y'all, like you didn't want to be there. They didn't want to be there, but y'all were there. Or something even just felt forced. Like the chemistry, the bond. This is even giving somebody trying to make it work because of kids, or make it work because of the history. But it's like something felt forced. Okay, this new love or whoever you're dealing with now, it's like it flow. This relationship, this bond, it just flows. It comes natural. The chemistry and everything is comes natural. It's not forced, or it's not like it's none at all. Okay, this is something like where the chemistry is like blatant. Okay, the chemistry is like boom, right in front of your face. The chemistry is so strong that it's just noticeable to others. I'm even getting, okay? This is also given authentic. This relationship feels authentic. Okay, it feels like this person is themselves, or they make you feel like you could be yourself. Okay, there's no over analyzing or criticizing or making the other feel as though they're not it's feel as though they have to overly meet your expectations, or they have to adjust to be how you like them to be. I'm just not getting that energy, and this is explaining why this connection is just such a breath of fresh air. Somebody could like being outside a lot, like more so like being out in nature. Okay, somebody here could like being in nature, or this person, this lover, it does. And I had a video about this recently. You guys are stepping into your season where having to do with love, but like with having a winning love. So Yeah, so this is also double confirmation with experiencing lover here. You guys are about to experience the type of love that you want, or you're about to experience the type of lover, the person, type of person that you want, okay? This is all coming in for you. Maybe you and this person gonna make a lot of memories, or y'all gonna have a lot of experiences. This is really just giving a love like where somebody is not a headache, okay? They bring you peace. Not that that's somebody's job to bring you peace. I feel like you're already at peace. You know, hint, which explains why this is why you're getting love, or why your relationship is strengthening or something. You know, why you're meeting someone, or why your relationship is or you know, why it's strengthening, because you found that peace. And it's like this person brings you peace, or is going to bring you peace and not be a headache, okay? Maybe something could happen around the next new moon, okay? Maybe that's when you could meet this person. That's when maybe you guys will start having some experiences, making new memories, or making more memories, okay? Something like that. But that's important, okay? Here, it was sitting on top of the deck. Didn't necessarily come out, but that is, I do feel like something could be taking place around that time. That time is significant. Maybe you could have even met this person around a new moon, okay? Yes, there's like a change regarding your love life, okay? And I really feel like some of you guys, this is a change where you and someone's relationship is like strengthening, okay? So again, it's given we have past lovers here, people who are already in relationships, and then we got somebody who could be meeting somebody new. But this is all given there's some type of change. Like I said, I have a video on this. Go check it out. It's just something about you winning in love. Like, yeah, and this could be the transition. You're about to have the love you want, the actual lover you want, okay? And but there's just a transition here. Yeah, there's definitely something going on around the new moon, with new moon and then transition coming out. Some of you guys could definitely be having some type of milestone happen regarding you and this lover, because that's where this message is going so far. So this is something around the new moon, some type of change or transition you may go through, or regarding this person around the next new moon. And it's like or again, there could have been a change during the prior new moon, but something about this change is you, I feel like, getting the love that you want, okay? This is not just getting love, but it's like the love you want, the type of relationship you want, the experience in love that you want, okay? That you've been looking for, that you, and not only want and all that, because we always wanting things but don't want to put in the work behind it. I feel like you've put in the work to experience, you know, to be able to start experiencing the love that you want, or the lover that you want, right? Like, you've been putting in some type of work, and now the universe want to bless you with the type of person you want, because, like, again, you've been putting in the work, so you deserve somebody that's probably been putting in the work themselves, right? And this is why you're attracting, this is why there's a coming together with somebody, because you have done the work, and now you deserve to get the love that you want. Some of you guys been working on your confidence, or your strength, having more mental strength, emotional strength, okay, when it comes to to even be able to experience a relationship, right? Some of y'all been working on your authenticity, okay, being yourself, being who you are. This is like you being able to be yourself. It's just you being able to be yourself around someone. Maybe you've been working on it, just your authenticity, just working on being yourself, because you want to, be able to show up as yourself, as your true authentic self with this type of love, right? You guys are making changes yourselves, right? With transition here, you've been, like I said, something about you been doing the work, okay? That's why you're about to experience this. So you guys could even be making changes. Some of y'all could be yeah, like I said, you're in a change where you're kind of working on yourself right now. That's part of the transition here. Others of you guys, the transition could be you regarding this lover. Again, some around a new moon. Maybe you're moving in with this person. Maybe you guys are solidifying things. Maybe there's a proposal. maybe there's just some type of expansion with this lover, okay? But in the meantime, it is giving you guys are still kind of, or either you're on your way, finished, you know, working on yourself. You have done some type of work here, and this transition is also you about to go from, you know, having bad experiences in love, or choosing bad people, to getting the right person and having a great next experience regarding love. And also something about, like I said, putting in work. When you do put in the work on yourself as well too, this is also what attracts things like this. Like, you've been putting in the work. And it's like you're strong enough to handle this relationship, or, you know, to have love. It's like you're able to love someone now as well. That could also be the transition I'm trying to get at. You've been working on yourself, so it's like you're able to actually love now. That's also this transition. Like, you weren't able to love maybe in the past, and that's why you could have also had bad experiences. Maybe you were, you know, wanting love, wanting what it comes with, or you were dating somebody, wanting to date, you know, for what it comes with, but you wasn't really wanting love, okay? You wasn't really ready for love or something. And it's like now you are. So you're going in a transition where you're coming out of, like, not being open to love to being open to love, something like that. But there's definitely a transition here, okay, regarding your love life. And I feel like it's transitioning for the better. And maybe you're just going to see a total, complete change regarding your love life in the best way possible around this next new moon, or soon, something like that. But somebody could also be born around the new moon. As to who this could be, let's keep going. What else they need to know? Yeah, some of y'all was ready to give up on love, okay? And Spirit's like, don't give up on love, especially because you got somebody. And that's this transition. You about to be winning in love. So you got somebody coming, okay? If they haven't already came. I already feel like there's someone here that you are strengthening a bond with, where there's like mutual attraction, there's chemistry, there's being able to be your authentic selves, okay? Y'all making some memories together or something. Things could just be taken off as the transition. It's like, don't give up on love, because like that is right when somebody is about to show up, okay? Or this is again the transition you're coming out of. You could used to give up on love a lot, even like maybe some of you guys were, you know, on your way to, you know, having a love relationship, or, you know, being in love, being in a relationship, but it's like you would always give up, okay? You never wanted to put in the work when it came to love, but it's like this person coming in, you're going to want to put in the work, okay? Because again, it's something about you about to be with the right person, the person that's going to make you want to be better or do better, okay? Something like that. But yeah, it's just, I'm just giving examples of the transition that you could like be coming out of and going into. Or again, this in general, you meeting somebody, about to meet somebody who's a great lover, is the transition. But again, don't give up on love. Like I said, in general, some of you guys could just be the type to like to give up, okay? The first red flag. Or again, some of y'all not even open to love, you're just kind of doing it, so you're ready to just give up, you know, at any moment, any second. But this is like somebody you're not going to want to give up on. They're not going to want to give up on you. You know, this isn't going to be something that I don't think you're going to be able to give up on, okay? That's how great the experience will be with this person, okay? Or they're just not going to give you nothing to give up, to want to give up. You know, they're not going to give you a reason to want to give up. Some of you guys, changes could just be going on in your life soon as well around the next new moon, okay? Just in general, you could have some changes coming. And this is also, I feel like this is a side message, okay? So I just say what I see. Some of y'all, it's just something coming, you know, there's a change or transition happening around that time in general. And Spirit's like, don't give up, because this could be your breakthrough coming, actually, okay? So you can have a breakthrough around the next new moon, some type of change, and they're just like, don't give up, because you could be on the verge of giving up, okay? It's like some changes will be coming, and this could be good changes. Also changes that would maybe make greater experiences for you and this lover. So whatever, think of whatever transitions that could be, but it's like, don't give up on whatever, even if this is like something you're doing, creating, working on. Don't give up. There's about to be a change in this for the better. Yeah, you about to be living out your dreams, okay? The things you've been manifesting is about to be your reality. And this has to do with love. You've been manifesting a lover, a certain type of lover. Some of y'all, you've been manifesting an experienced lover, okay? You want like that grown man type of saying all this stuff. But you want that grown man type of lover, like somebody that just look like a whole man or do manly shit, or they just your type. They got the qualities you're looking for. You just, or some of y'all actually just had bad experiences and you was looking for somebody who was more experienced, somebody just more on your level. But I'm trying to get to, y'all know what I'm really trying to say too. Like, you could have been having somebody who wasn't all that, and you looking for somebody that, let's not say better, because I hate trying to, we don't have to make other people feel like they're not good enough to make a point. But what I will say is that you could have dealt with people that just wasn't on your level in terms of, like, you know, the chemistry, the sexual chemistry or something. And it's like, now you're gonna get like a more experienced lover, okay? Or this is even like a experienced lover in terms of, like I said, the bedroom, but this could also be in terms of like their mental, okay? The way they think, their mindset. But just know this will be somebody that's, I want to say, will meet you at your level, or they'll be even more experienced than you, okay? Somebody's going to have experience, or they're going to come with experience. This is not somebody you're going to have to teach, okay? And I said something like that in my last one, okay? So again, somebody's a breath of fresh air, because you're not going to have to teach this damn person. They're going to already know what they're supposed to do, or their role they're supposed to play, you know, being in a relationship, because it always takes two. So somebody's going to know their part, know their role, and they're going to play it well, okay? I know my role, and I play it well. I shut up and leave it through. Okay, I just got that song. So somebody could be a Libra, somebody could have dreads, somebody could be a rapper. Okay, somebody could be brown skin, somebody could be tatted. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Somebody could even have a gift of gab, because I said something about chemistry. In the way Lil Wayne be rapping, you can tell that man got the gift of gab. So somebody here got the gift of gab. It's like they can know what to say. Like I said, somebody could even be a rapper, so you know they definitely be spitting. But it's like, even in terms of flirting, or again the chemistry part, it's like somebody know what to say, they know what to do. This is the type of person that would talk you right out your drawers, okay? But again, this just explains something about the chemistry here. And something about this person being an experienced lover. I feel like they're going to know what to say. Again, yeah, you could be talking to people, they don't even know what to say. Like, okay, what else do we need to know in terms of this message, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Somebody could also be like an actor, a content creator. Okay. Yeah, they could definitely do some type of acting. Even if that's like a performer, a performing artist or something. But somebody's an actor, content creator, something around that nature, okay? I feel like this message, especially for you as well, too, another confirmation is like, if you are definitely going through changes right now, like with transition and new moon always gives phases as well, too. Somebody here, you could actually be going through a phase right now, and you're like, okay, that's how you know, like, this message is definitely for you. You're going through some type of phase in your love life. Okay, like again, some of you have already kind of met this person. Others of you guys, this is what's to come. But there's some type of changes you could be going through. I want to say in general, but also could be in terms of your love life. But you are going through some type of phase or change right now. Okay, or you're coming out of one. Yeah, more so you could have be in one right now. Some type of change you had. You could have had to move. You could be in between places right now. You could be in between jobs. You could not be working, but there's some type of change, transition you could be going through right now. So yeah, you could be even pregnant. So just take it how it resonates. There's a transition though. Just think of a change, a major change or something you had to go through or endure. Again, I really feel like I also have some natural people here, or you know, you're spiritual, or you're, you know, again, you like being in nature. Okay, you're very connected. This is also somebody gonna be very grounded, okay, calm, okay. If anything, yeah, it's like something about their mentality, something about they could be very strong, okay, maybe physically for sure, but it's like this is giving also mental. That's why I say somebody's gonna be mentally stable and balanced here. They're not gonna be all over the place. Somebody I'm trying to get at, they're gonna be very grounded, okay. It's not somebody kind of just lose their shit right away. Somebody has a grounded nature to them, a stableness to them. They don't just kind of like they don't just like, you know, get mad or go off, or you know, just not know how to control themselves some way. That's what I'm saying, you guys. It's just repeating now. This when I know it's time to close, but somebody is just gonna be a breath of fresh air. Nothing like what you used to. And I said this in my previous video. So this is heavily on its way to you. This is definitely a double confirmation to that message, for real, okay? Yes, spring just came out. There's a breakthrough in your love life, you guys. And this is this transition as well, like I already mentioned. But something about this coming, you know, you finally have manifested what you wanted, okay? And it's here. Manifested a lover, the right one. Someone you can take serious. And it's like your breakthrough is here in love. You're meeting your person. You're meeting someone who is a new version of themselves, or you're meeting someone new. Somebody could be born in the spring month. So what is that? March, April, May. Okay, so we have Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Okay, March, April, May, yeah. Okay, somebody can have that in their big three. So heavy on Gemini because we had air as we started off. And also Leo here, okay? Yeah, this is not going to be somebody you're going to be able to resist. Did I not say something like this? I said something about you going to be trying to give up on this person, or you're going to try to give up. Like I said, you could be somebody who usually gives up easily or something. Or you just the type that don't really, you know, you just type to run. Let's use the word like what's really going on. People like to run. I feel like you are a runner. Okay, not gonna be able to run from this one. Okay, not gonna be able to run. I don't know if it's like gonna be their vibes, or you know, you're just gonna know, having intuitive feeling that this is the one, and it's like you're gonna automatically not want to fuck it up. It's almost like your intuition could be very involved in this relationship. That's why I think you could be even dealing with somebody who's very spiritual, or you're spiritual, or they're just very intuitive, okay? But it's like your intuition may tell you a lot, you know, regarding this relationship. So it's like pay attention to your intuition. But it's like I just feel like something in you is not going to be, you're not going to be able to give up on this person. I also feel like this person is not going to give up on you. I really get a vice versa energy as well too. You could try to resist this person, they could try to resist you, but somebody, it's not going to work, okay? Or again, this is what you did in the past. You were able to even maybe, but this is just, and that's what it's saying. This is somebody though, you're not going to be able to resist this person. Okay, they're going to be hard to resist. That's why I say something about the sexual chemistry too. It's just out of this world. Like, y'all not going to be able to get your hands off each other or something. And then with reality here, I keep getting that too in the message. Something about somebody being like a dream girl, dream guy. And it's like, of course, if you was to capture your dream person, you damn sure not about to be able to really resist them, okay? or they're not going to be able to resist you. Take it however many, but yeah, I feel like this is somebody you're not going to be able to resist. I feel like y'all not going to be able to resist this connection, okay? Simple as that. And I really feel like this is an answered prayer or something, or again, a breakthrough in love or something. It's just like, this is something though that you're not going to be able to resist, because this is what you asked for. This is what you manifested. And some of you guys, again, this could also even play out around March, April, May. And it is March, right? Okay, so that's also giving this transition. Like I said, you were about to step into this as of now. It's March now, so you have April, May. It's considered spring, right? If I'm not mistaken, y'all. But that's spring or whatever. So this is about to play out now. This is playing out now, or it's about to play out, okay? Some of y'all may like take they go on like a vacation or something. I'm getting that with spring here too. Like y'all may do something for spring. Y'all may yeah, have some type of experience in spring as well, like, you know, go on a vacation, or again, something about this person could propose to you, solidify things. But it's like y'all are about to be having a lot of even experiences. You and this person are about to have a lot of experiences as of March, April, May, okay? And ancestors come out. I told y'all, I don't, when the ancestors card come out, this is not a game. This is not for play. And again, I said something about you manifested this, okay, right? So your ancestors are, first of all, your ancestors are, again, when ancestors come out, that's serious, right? So that's letting me know this is definitely like a higher level type of commitment, okay? I see something about you guys could be spiritual or very intuitive, but something about your ancestors are even involved in this connection, okay? They're involved with who this is, this connection, because they could have guided this person to you, guided you to this person, right? So they are involved, which lets me know this is like a spiritual connection, or this is a connection that is a higher level type of commitment, because this is somebody that your ancestors are even like, you know, this is something, this will be a person or a relationship where your ancestors are involved, where they're guiding it, okay? Which lets me know this is a serious type of connection, okay? So that definitely like makes sense here. And it's like they have definitely helped you bring in the person that you wanted. They helped you they've basically orchestrated this, okay, for you to about to be in this season where you're winning in love, because you found the perfect type of lover you're looking for. Okay, nobody's perfect, but y'all get what I'm saying. This is going to be somebody that you wanted. This is something that you wanted, something that you manifested, and little did you know your ancestors were behind this. This is actually a soulmate, spiritual, serious type of connection, because the ancestors are involved. So yeah, again, it's just, I'm just trying to get it. They have helped you manifest this. They helped orchestrate all of this, and now I feel like they're bringing it in around spring, which is literally now as we speak, okay? They have brought this in, and it's like, again, I said something about you have manifested this. You wanted this in your reality. It's about to show up in your reality. This is what you manifested, and it's here. And it's like, this is not something that you're going to be able to give up on, okay? This is not something that you're going to be able to just like, yeah, I feel like this is not even the type of person that you could just try to play with either, or try to act like, you know, this is not something you could take lightly, okay, with the ancestors here, because this is somebody that is supposed to be in your life in some way. This is also something that you have manifested, and it's just given like they are all up in this relationship, this connection, okay? And this is something that is clearly for you, for the ancestors card to have came out. And I'm just getting like, you don't want to mess this up. Like I said in the previous video, this is not something you want to mess up. This is not something, this is giving an answer prayer, okay? And what you want to do, you want to show gratitude, and you also want to be grateful and nurture those blessings that you get, right? And this is in the form of a lover, okay, that your ancestors have called on for you to pair with, be with, okay, have some type of contract with, okay? Because there's a bigger picture here. okay? And I'm just getting though, like, this coming out as the last card, like, this is just letting you know this is like a higher level. This is somebody you are meant to have a higher level of commitment with, okay? Your ancestors are going to be all up in this connection. I also feel like they're going to be heavily protecting this relationship, okay, from outside parties, outside sources, okay, that could be trying to affect this relationship, or that will affect this relationship you have, or this person, you know, with this person, this new lover, or this renewed lover coming in, okay? Something about that card coming on the end is letting me know, like, this is like something serious. It will be orchestrated, it will be guided, and it will be protected, okay? So it's not like you have to worry about anything as well, but that's also letting me know that there are some people that's going to try to dibble and dabble within this relationship, okay? Trying to see this relationship fail, okay? Yeah. The transition gives you what? In. Okay? So a lot of people are going to want to see this relationship fail. You know, they're going to be trying to test to see if this relationship is strong or not between you and this person. Okay, trying to make you or your person give up on you, want you to break up or with the other person, trying to be a temptation to your relationship. Okay, again, outside parties could be other people, could be a job, something that the person is indulging with that's affecting relationship, could be family members, could be exes, lovers, flings. Okay, whatever the case is, though, there will be people trying to test this, and that's why I also feel like this ancestors card is like solidifying the read, saying though that this will be protected though, okay? So that's deep. I feel like y'all have a deep love coming in, okay? And that's why this message is definitely coming out for somebody, okay? You about to get like an answered prayer regarding love, and this is about to be a serious type of connection. This is not something that is for play, I feel like, and you're not going to be able to treat it like that as well either, okay? But this is somebody your ancestors literally want you with. Like, that's OC. Like, that is next level, okay? And that's what I feel like. This is about to be a next level love. It's not somebody you used to deal with or used to dealing with. This is not a type of person or relationship you used to dealing with or having, okay? And you don't want to sabotage it. You don't want to let other people sabotage it. And you also don't want to take advantage of it either. Because this is something that you manifested, okay? So let's get some signs out here. What are some, who is this message for, and specifically? Okay, who is this message for, and specifically? I'm just gonna get like 3 more. Okay, that's good. Okay, because we already had Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we have Pisces, Aries, Taurus, or Gemini again, heavy Gemini. Also Cancer here twice, so heavy Cancer. Oh, Cancer here 3 times, so heavy Cancer. Okay, somebody has Cancer in their big 3. Or they can have a lot of Cancer in their chart, okay? We also had somebody here could also be born on the 7th or the 4th. Somebody could be born in July. So heavy on Cancer again in Leo, okay? Because we did have Leo too. So heavy on Leo and Cancer and Gemini. And then we have Aries or Taurus. So heavy on Aries and Taurus as well too, okay? So that's what I had for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see y'all in the next one.